Welcome back to movementprofessional.com. So today I want to discuss body sequencing and a body scan to prepare for strength-based movements and to also just assess your readiness to kind of take on heavier loads. All right, so when you talk about strength training, one of the common words and common themes is muscle tension. You need to be able to create muscle tension to match the load that you're going to try to move. All right, so you want to be able to do this without weight, preferably, before you actually start adding load on, because it demonstrates that you actually understand how to create tension in your body, and you also understand how to create tension from a center out, in a center out direction. All right, so I'm going to use a squat as an example because it's a very commonly used strength training exercise, but it takes you through a full range of motion, and it tends to be a very full body exercise. All right, so if we're doing a strength-based exercise, we want to be moving slowly, and we want to be using a powerful or a kind of pressurized breath. I tend to like to use a hiss, but there's different ways you can do it. You can also create a little bit of a breath hold, but either way, the idea is to create tension. So first thing we want to do is think from the center out. We want to just see, can I get abs on? Can I tighten my abs? Can I tighten my butt in this standing position? Because this is going to be the position that I start and then I eventually come back and finish in the squat. So it's abs tight, butt tight, and I got to do that just by tightening up, and I might even change the inflection of the way I'm talking, or I can use a good hiss exhale. So butt's tight, abs are tight. Now I'm going to think of my feet. All right, just by gripping the ground, that's going to turn my butt on a little bit more. And if I spin my feet through the ground, I now can feel my outer hips automatically turn on. So I haven't even started moving yet, but I'm just preparing my body. All right, so with creating a spinning movement through the ground, we get outer hips. And if I spin my knees straight, I'm going to get my quads to turn on because the quads extend the knees. All right, so I got my glutes on, I got my abs on, I got my quads on, I got my feet on because they're gripping the ground. All right, so one of the ways we can think about our feet, they're very similar to our hands in that if we make a fist with our hands, we're going to turn on more muscles into the upper extremity, the shoulder, and the arms. We're going to be able to create that co-contraction. If you think about gripping the ground with your feet, it's like you're making a fist with your foot. You're going to do the same thing for your hips. All right, so we grip the ground, butt turns on, quads turn on, and now I'm going to make fists with my hands. Biceps turn on, triceps turn on, shoulders are on, and then it's going to be an aggressive hiss breath on the way down. And I'm scanning as I'm down here. My abs are still on, my hips are on as much as possible. I'm still gripping, my shoulders are on, my biceps and triceps are on, and then I'm going to tightening everything I can as I come up. All right, so I want to basically be doing a little bit of a body scan the whole time down. I start with this ab-hip combination, all right, so glutes and abs. And then as I go down, it's like I want to actually pull myself down. So it's going to be my deep hip flexors, which are through my belly, are going to tighten as well. And I'm going to be feeling like I'm spreading the ground with my feet. But the whole time I'm going down, I'm thinking, what other muscles can I feel? I'm trying to create a co-contraction. So can I feel my biceps? I can feel my triceps. I can feel my forearms by making a grip. I'm gripping the ground. I can feel my quads. I can even feel my calves by pushing the front of my toes in. I'm spreading my knees, which helps me feel my adductors. All right, so I'm going to try to basically tighten every muscle I possibly can, so I'm sharing the load. But it also just gives me that ability to understand how to generate tension. All right, so the more tension I create, the more challenged I'm going to be even without load. And then when I add load, now I'm going to just squeeze the handle tight. I'm going to, again, find my abs, find my butt, grip the ground, and I'm going to be able to control the whole time. And I can press my arms together and create a little bit of tension in the chest and the biceps. And then I can tighten everything as I go up. All right, so it's a preparation drill. As we're trying to lift heavier weight, you're not going to really want to waste all the energy and create extra tension. You're just going to want to move the load up and down. But when you're doing body weight loads and moderate loads, you may want to play around with increasing that muscle tension so you can really prepare your body and have that tension ready when you have to lift a heavier load. If you have any questions, go to movementprofessional.com. I'll see you next time.